Hey first graders, it's Mrs. Compton. You ready for some math? I am. So we're going to get started today with a number talk. Bet you're surprised about that, huh? Okay, so we are first going to think about this problem. And I want to remind you that number talks are done right here. But when I'm doing them right here, oftentimes I'm thinking about things like this. And also I'm thinking about number lines and strategies. Okay, so I want you to think about that. All right, so here's our first one. You ready? 20 minus 7. Okay, 20 minus 7. Actually, I can see that you guys probably can't see that. There's a little glare there from my outside. So how about I move it down? 20 minus 7. That's better. All right. Everybody hit pause right now. I want you to solve this. All right. Are you ready? Make it so that Chip can hear you. He's standing just over there. Okay, on the count of 3, I want to hear your answer. Ready? 1, 2, 3, tell me. What was it? Did you say it loud enough? I don't know. Chip, are you scared? Chip? He's always running away. All right, so 20 minus 7 is, well, let's find out. I have 20 here. I'm going to guess that some of you probably imagine these right there in your head. So 20, like this. My 20. And then maybe you decided, okay, I'm going to take off 7. And maybe you even knew that you would have to take off 7 and 3 would be left, because I know you're learning your friends of 10. Did anybody think about that? So, oh, hi, Speckles. So 7 and 3 make 10, right? So maybe you realized if you take off 7, 3 would be left from that 10. So maybe you knew the answer would be 13. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 came off, and 10, 11, 12, 13 were left. Maybe you thought about it on a number line. Did anybody use a number line? I love using number lines. So I was thinking that if I started with a number line, I would actually start, it's kind of weird, because I'm going to start over here because I'm going to take some stuff off. So I have to start on the right side, not the left side. So I'm going to start here. So 20 minus 7. So what would that look like? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I took 7 hops of 1 back. So each of these is taking off 1. See that? So it could be 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. And where is my answer? Is it in the hops? Or is it the 20? Or is it the 13? Which one is it? Okay, on the count of 3, I want to hear you. 1, 2, 3, tell me. It's still the 13. Lucky number 13. Right here. Okay, you guys. I'm sure that you had other ways of thinking about it. So I'd love to know if you would tell me in the comments how you thought about it. Okay, let's do one more. So we did 20 minus 7 is 13. Let's do, I'm thinking, let's do 7 plus what makes 20? So 7 plus what number makes 20? What do you think? Everybody hit pause so we can solve this. Okay, I'm thinking tools here. So I'm thinking, get out my tools that I just had. So I have 7 right now. Can you count those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and I have to figure out what I need to add to get all the way to 20. Okay, so I'm starting with this, and I want to end with 20. So let's see. I need to turn this into a 20. what would I have to add to it? So let's find out. What did I have to add to it to turn it into a 20? You see? I had to add 10, 11, 12, 13. 10 and 3 makes 13. Okay, so let's write that down. 7 plus 13 makes 20. And maybe you could draw that out. Maybe like if you started with 7 in your head and you counted up, you might say, oh, I started with 7 and I counted all the way up to 20. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then you could say, all right, I counted on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times. So we had to count all those spaces. So maybe you did that. I don't know. Maybe you did something like this. Please tell me. I want to hear from you guys. Okay, we are getting ready to start our story problem. All right, gotta put my math tools down, get my hair pulled back, get ready, because it's gonna be good. So we are gonna say hello to somebody in Mrs. Maciel's class again. And it's like her week right now, I guess. So Mrs. Maciel has somebody named Adrian. Hi, Adrian. Nice to meet you. Let's solve a problem all about marbles. Okay, so here we go. So Adrian had marbles. Okay, so imagine that. Adrian has marbles, okay? His mom had marbles. Okay, so his mom had some marbles. How many more marbles did Adrian have than his mom? Okay, so Adrian has some marbles, and his mom has some marbles. And we're trying to figure out how many more Adrian has than his mom. Are we going to put those together? I don't know. We're just trying to kind of compare and see how many more Adrian has. So I want you to think about that in your mind. Are we putting them together? We're really not. We're just kind of comparing. Okay, so let's check out our number sets. Are you ready to see what they are? Here we go. Our just right number sets could be 10 and 7, or you might want to try 20 and 7, or you might want to do 30 and 17. Now remember, you have to have a super strong strategy for this one before you're moving on to the next ones. So you really want some good connections. Okay, so we're trying to figure out if Adrian has 10 marbles, let's say this is Adrian, and his mom has 7 marbles. Let's see, here's mom. How many more marbles does Adrian have? All right, so kids, grab your math tools, and it's time for you to hit the road and get started on your work. I'll see you next time. Bye.